Welcome to this video. Today, we'll show you how to set up approval settings, assign approval permissions to users, and assigning approval groups. Approval settings. The approval settings allow you to determine how many approvers are required as the general setup for changes in authorizations. There are 4 different types for approval setup: company groups, permission set groups, organization roles, and for authorization requests. In this video, we are going to set up the default of 2 approvers for organization roles and 1 approver for the other types. This means that an authorization request involving organization roles will have to be approved by 2 approvers, and for the other requests the approval of 1 approver will suffice. When an approval is enabled, a request will have to be sent when a change in authorizations takes place. Assign approval permissions. To assign approval permissions to a user, this user must have access to the authorization box. There are 5 different types of approval permissions: assign authorizations, revoke authorizations, create or change organization role, create or change permission set group, and create or change company group. An approver will only see the requests for the assigned permission type. To approver 1, we assign the right to grant authorizations, and to approver 2, to revoke authorizations. Approver 3 will be allowed to approve the assigning and revoking of authorizations, but also for changes on organization roles. We want to remove a permission set from the organization role production assembly. When the removal has been specified, the approval request must first be sent to get it processed. Approver 3 will now be the only one to receive a notification to review the request. Authorization requests, such as when an organization role is added or removed for a user, also need an approval. For user Vanessa, we create an authorization request to remove an organization role. Because this is a request for removal, approver 1 does not receive a notification and cannot see this request. Only approvers 2 and 3. You can opt to click on the link in the notification, or go to the menu option Requests for Approval to review the request. Assigning approval groups. You can assign an organization role to a specific group. We have created the Management Approval Group, in which 2 approvers are required. We assign the approvers 2 and 3 to it, and place the organization role CEO in that group. Now only the approvers of that specific group can review authorization requests involving this organization role. You also have to make sure these assigned approvers have been assigned the correct type of approval permissions. Instead of a number of approvers according to general setup, the organization role of CEO has a number of approvers conform approval group. The assigned approval group will overrule the default number of approvers for an authorization request. The number of approvers for this organization role can only be changed when it is removed from the group. There is also the option to assign a different number of approvers directly to an organization role by choosing the number instead of the default option. When we change the number of approvers from the general setup into 2 for the organization role CFO, authorization requests involving this organization role will always require 2 approvers, despite the default setting of approvers for authorization requests. Without an approval group, a change request can be reviewed by any approver. In case an approver rejects an authorization request, this rejection has to be processed first, before a new authorization request can be submitted. Whether it was a change request for a user or on an organization role, a company group or a permission set group. And that is how you set up approval settings. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful tutorials. Also visit our wiki on wiki.controlware.com for frequently asked questions. Thanks for watching, and until next time.